Well, I didn't mean. Well, he said he was military. So what I meant was he was Leo. He was a law enforcement, military enforcement. I don't know. But hey, brother, you keep. I understand. That's cool. Yeah. All right, man.
No,
I just want to make sure you're still here.
I can't be involved in politics. You know that.
Sounds good.
I have all my content still, and but let me just time myself out and let it all cool down. It's hot topic right now. There's people actively, you know, it's just hot topics right now in the government, federal government.
Okay, buddy.
For me to openly talk about stuff, it just doesn't appear to be right. There's a lot of people losing their job, and they're very emotional. Like I told you, I'm always one button away. That's why I got to stick with finance. If I stick with anything else other than finance, I'm in trouble. And so here we are. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I still do investment. Not gonna stop me from doing investment. Oh man, guy, don't be silenced. I well, it was good while it was last fun. I haven't told my wife yet. She's gonna be sad because I was just making $1,000 a month too. But I got too much visibility, and I shouldn't talk about politics.
You didn't get Article 15, did you?
No, how do you get Article 15 at night? What the heck?
No, I was just asking. I mean, I got Article 15 because I left my wall locker unlocked. So I was just curious. So
No, man, I'm good.
all right, that's the biggest thing. We're making sure you're good, bud.
Yeah, let's try to stick with finance. I think we should keep the political agenda outside of this forum, in my opinion. My suggestion, guys. So just and you say that you wanna be safe from that point of view because you're a federal officer, right, Khmers? So you're right, definitely right. You wanna stay away from politics and talking about it while you are in duty. Definitely. So we try to be respectful and not talk about politics. I know it's a hot topic and be controversial on many aspects. We stick with finance. We kind of navigate this stormy market. We learn about the market. We learn about economy. We learn about strategies and the philosophy to make money and help each other to support during tough time because it's not easy to see the market going down like that, right? I mean, this is it's a turmoil, right? It's not. But at the end of the day, when we are an income investors, the good thing about it is that we have cash flow. That's the beauty of it. I mean, think about it. Think about if you were a growth investor, you're in house of pain at this point because let's say that you don't have money to pay bills or you get squeezed in the market. What are you going to do? You have to sell when at the wrong time if you don't have enough cash reserves. to ride out this storm. So I'm happy. I'm happy from the fact that having cash flow will help to ride out this storm. So I'm hoping everyone here, as income investors, maintain their cash flow and be able to manage their money in a way that you can fund your lifestyle. It's not going to dent your financial future and the financial of your loved ones, the family, whether you have kids or you are married or not. You know, so it's really, really important. And the good thing about it is that we can make money also when the market goes down, as explained with the cover call strategies. And there's all kind of way to hedge. There's all kind of way to maintain positions, cash positions. Yeah.
Should we? I guess I heard a lot of stuff tonight. Should we be hanging on to our money or be buying stuff? The way that I took it tonight, I listened to that guy, and boy, I tell you what, I thought about not buying nothing more for a while.
Yeah, that guy has a very heavily opinionated, he's very bearish. So that's his, opinion. But just do you, right? No one could give you financial advice. But don't just whenever you listen to people, take it with a grain of salt because no one knows, no one could predict the future. So just remember that and also only invest what you could afford to lose. That's what I would suggest. Don't only invest what you can afford to lose. Do not invest money you can't afford to lose. That's just my stance on that. But no one can predict the future. So when
No
people
one.
are
Yeah.
saying something, it's just an opinion.
Right. Yeah. Nobody has a crystal ball to know what's going to happen tomorrow. One of the things that you need to look at is your risk profile. You kind of what you are holding and how you diversify. Because when the market turns, some asset class maybe outperform the other. And one of the most important thing is not to act with emotion. People getting emotional about the, they're getting emotional about the holdings and emotional about the market behavior. And they can make that's the risk to make a mistake when you get emotional about your investments. And one of the hardest thing to do, has been in the market many years, is when it's going down like that to buy the dip, especially if you're buying all the time the dips. I mean, the market's being going down almost every other day. And you think that it's getting to, since we don't have crystal ball to know where the bottom is, we cannot play that game of timing the market. So when you buy the dip and you think and you DCA down and you get income and you're good with it and you think you're done, you get another dip and another dip and another dip. So don't get emotional about it. Don't get frustrated about it. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's not easy. I'm saying it's hard for me too. I'm a human being. I'm not a robot. So, but once you control your emotions, the likelihood you made to make a mistake is slim. Is very low. So just make sure that don't act with impulse. Look at your own financial condition. Look at what you got. Look at your financial goals. whether you're close to retirement, where you are young or you married, if you are kids, if you are loans, liabilities, bills to pay, tax to pay, whatever, and just plan ahead. Just plan. So that's the answer to your question. Whether to buy or not to buy, it's up to you to make that decision. We do not provide any financial advice. We're just sharing our thoughts, our viewpoint, our analysis, our strategies. We're all invested in the same thing, just different ratio, different percentages, different maybe different vehicles, but within the same range of high yield investments, option based investments. So it's up to you to make the decision if you're willing to buy this dip or not. What did I do today? I bought the dip, yes. I decided to buy much more. So because I haven't seen negativity like that in the market for quite some time, when the market, the Dow go down by 1,600 points, when I see the Nasdaq going down by more than 1,000 points in one day, that's the extreme fear that tells me, and my brain is wired like that to buy more. I don't know. I just emotionless. I just look at the market, I see negativity, I say, oh, okay, this is what it is. I'm going to buy more. I'm lucky I had some money that I was moving around to buy it, but it's not easy. So I'm not saying that you should follow me doing the same. But what I'm saying is if you decide that your condition warrant that you want to DCA down now, it's up to you to make your decision based on your risk profile, based on what you wanted to achieve. For me to achieve is to secure my income because I see my goal and my personal goals, which include my wife in it. So that's the reason I decided to buy more because everything is a calculated risk that I'm taking. I know I'm taking risk when I'm buying this stuff, but I'm also diversified as well. So if you decide to diversify, that's another way to reduce your risk. You don't have to go all in. We got a lot of options today in this market. And when you get things at discount, you can make your own decision which one would be perhaps better investment for you to buy based on your analysis, based on your flavor, you know. These are the things that it's important to look at. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, for that question, like for me, the way I did it, they say that the number one job of investors is allocation. So when I started my income, what I did is I wrote it down. I wrote down what my allocation is going to be, and that was like about a year and a half ago. And now I don't have to go back and ask that question in the middle of a downturn where the market is almost to a breaking point. See, so that's how that's where you know your experience in reading comes from, right? So that's he's at he's asking the good question, you know, because that's our jobs, our jobs. And so I wrote mine down, and 33% expenses, 33% reinvest, 33% cash. But I'm letting you. I'm telling you, I put it in cash. But on paper, what I wrote down is called margin of safety. So all the distributions I get in, 33% of it I put aside in margin of safety slash cash. And we were just talking about the administration wants something to break. And we're looking for the cracks. If something breaks and there's going to be a crack, how does that mean something in your portfolio is going to crack too? And that's what we're trying to get at. And so that 33% is my margin of safety slash cash. Okay. Now,
Well, thanks,
now,
guys.
so if I could go on, now even that margin of safety slash cash is kind of back during the financial crisis. They had something they called a mutual fund, a cash account fund, whatever you want, broke the buck. In other words, that cash went down. That's how bad it got. Not even your cash was safe. And when that
Yeah, you're
cat, when
talking
it,
about you're talking about the money market fund.
yeah,
That
the
is
money
breaks the
market
buck.
fund, yes.
Yeah, that's I
When that
remember that.
dollar, yes, when that was
Yeah,
when that broke, that's when
yeah,
that's when the Fed really got panicked. That was like
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
when the dollar
absolutely.
broke right there. So,
Oh
but
yeah.
that was like the worst of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
But still, that's that um, all of that you learn that over time. But yeah, the whole
Yes,
thing,
yes.
yeah, the whole thing, that's why, yeah. But that's just the way it is. That's our system.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, just kind of curious, how long have you been in the market? Because you just remind me that kind of bring me old memories about it. And have you been there more in the 90s also? Are you
Yes,
investing since then?
yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yes. I bought my first mutual fund in 1994.
there you go. Yeah, yeah, around the same time. Yeah, because the way you speak and what you're talking about, not a lot of people know this. Yeah, so only those that were invested back in the 90s. Yeah, Brian and I were kind of sharing also the same thing um, when we talked past.
Oh, hey, hold on, Lion. Hey, Coach, come here. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
noticing this post. He disabled all of his videos. Is everything okay, Kay? Come here.
Yeah, yeah. No worry. I this is one. Remember, you guys. I love you guys, man. I love making video. I have passion for this stuff. But as long as if I talk about money, I would be fine. But once we get into politics and stuff like that, you have to understand. I work for the government, guys. I keep telling you guys this all the time, and 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 people get very emotional pretty quickly. So and so I have to do the right thing, and I'll come back once I take off my uniform, and
Well,
once I officially stop working.
What do you mean come back? Does that mean this Discord is shutting down?
No, I don't own this Discord.
Talking about on a daily basis, or are you talking about retirement?
when I retired. As long as I'm on active duty, man, I can't. As long as I'm put on the uniform, I can't go around talking about the president or anybody in any manners. You know,
Well, why can't we just stop talking about politics?
it's too late now.
I'll miss you.
Yeah, it's it's. I have to take a break. I have to take a break. I have to let it settle down first and see. I didn't delete any video. All I did is I took everything private. My ex account. I don't know how to delete it, so I just deactivated it. I'm getting it's getting sleepy right now, and 10 o'clock, and so I just don't have time for that stuff. You know, so I just deactivated. But
Thank you, Khmer. I will relay this information to the general chat.
yeah, I don't own this Discord channel, so I don't own. I'm just what you call an officer in the channel, so I don't own this. I cannot disable something I don't own, and so I'm. But I think I told you guys this many times. This is one of the reasons why I don't talk about politics. This is the reason why I try not to talk about things. That's not to, when you talk about finance, it's fine. Talk about military stuff and my experience. You know, people give it, you know, maybe a look, but it's not. It's not the end. But however, today is a very hot, even more hot topic, more hot environment. And so I can't go around making videos and us talking and questioning. Um, you know, at the end of the day, he's my boss. You know, the other guy was my boss, so I couldn't even. You know, but at the end of the day, they're my boss, so I can't go around questioning. You know, it doesn't sound right. That makes sense. I hope you guys understand that.
Yeah, we understand. Yeah, we understand completely.
I think those who've been with me from the beginning, when I first started the journey, I always said, "Hey, stop talking about it. Stop talking about it." And I thought it was, I thought it'd be fine, now since after the election, but I shouldn't. In the day, it's still not good. Matter of fact, it's even worse because it's so polarizing.
Okay, I listed a general statement on the general chat, and this can be copied and disseminated elsewhere as needed. I posted Khmer's videos on YouTube are now listed as private. The videos on YouTube will return once Khmer has retired from the military. This Discord will remain open. End record.
So does that mean, Kamarlo, you can't even be on the Discord just talking about finance? Or you just like not to?
I shouldn't even having a social media like this, but I mean, I was talking about finance was fine.
Yeah.
Uh, they don't know.
Anybody leaving comments on your videos and stuff?
No, you can't because I block
No, I
all
mean,
comments.
was that the reason why? Was it
No,
comment or from live chat, live in here?
no. I got a phone call. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
I told you guys if I have a phone call, that will be the end of it.
So someone called the military to report you?
No, no. I mean, it's open public. Anybody can see it. My boss know I have a YouTube channel, but I was talking about money. But it, it's just not good optics. I'm a military officer. I'm you know I work for the U.S. government. I can't go around questioning or talking about current policy that's could be contrary, could be used against him, whatever, you know. Anyway,
This is heartbreaking.
yeah, I know it just happened. So,
Just know my thoughts are with you, Khmer. I've learned so much from you.
thanks. The problem is I don't know how to disable all these things. There's so many channel that I own. I didn't realize how much I own. It's like, holy cow, why do I own so much?
All right, Khmer, I'm having trouble thinking of. There's too much I want to communicate to you, but
Those who
I
work for
hope you reach out
company,
to me.
yeah, I mean, it's probably true in corporate America too. You know, I don't know. I never worked in corporate America, but you can't just go around making video whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it it's not as it's not as sensitive, but certainly what you do in public can affect you. Yeah, and in a broad association, like this, where everybody's welcome and people are here to speak their minds. You can't control that. So
Yeah, I'll be back. I mean, I love this stuff. I want to create my own media company, so I'll be back. I just want to make sure that I get as soon as I take off my uniform. Yeah, I didn't mean to steal your thunder, guys. So probably.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up. I don't know what to say about that one, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, though. I
Yeah.
understand that.
Are you planning to join Discord or at all? I kind of want to ask you.
Um, wait and see. They don't know about Discord. I mean, they think it's a video game. They don't know it. They just know YouTube. But I mean, it was a very quick conversation. So I was like, I was either yes sir, and that was it. But I think the intent is not to have any social media.
So we're keeping this Discord open, but you're
Yeah,
not.
I don't have I don't I'm not the owner. So so this Discord is not connected to me. I'm just like I told you, I'm just a member in this Discord. So if you're an
Mhm.
officer, I'm going to assign Lion as an officer here, so this way he can manage administrative stuff. Uh, and
Okay.
so he has the
That's
same.
Are are
So
there any other officers currently?
nope, just
nice.
you, just me and Lion.
Wait,
and
Matt is also officer on this Discord.
SCSU. Matt left. Matt left Discord.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. When? I probably missed that.
Yeah, I don't know
Didn't know
when, but
Matt.
he left. He-
Um,
so I assigned Lions as moderator and I'm sorry, officer, and SCSU as officer. For those who don't know, SCSU is the third person in this Discord. But I did not own this Discord. This Discord belonged to it was a dating channel. So it was, yeah, and I just changed it because it was not used.
Copy that. I'm still waiting on the dating advice. Is there
let's
any other
continue.
information that we need to know? Khmer, I'm just thinking of any other broad-based questions people might ask, like timeline or anything else, to leave that other those other details open for now until we hear otherwise.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm just thinking ahead if people might ask quite follow-up questions if this is something that's permanent or it's timeline or we have any other specific details. Just thinking for Lion here too and ahead as we need to
No,
answer anything else.
you and Lion has full officer authority. You pretty much did all the. I mean, I pretty much can do everything I need to do in as a admin controller. The only thing you can't do is deactivate the account. You pretty much can do everything. There's not a single thing you cannot do as an officer. You can change name. You can change literally the room name, the channel name, change anything, the
Right.
logo, everything. There's nothing preventing it from. But the only thing you can't do is deactivate the account. That you need the original owner. But
Yeah, do we need to notify the community? Do we need to notify the community that there's no live shows on Thursday and Sunday? Or this is pretty much straightforward if you remove the social media and everything?
yeah, that's pretty much it. That's probably the only message you get from me.
Discord is open until further notice. Otherwise, all live shows have been paused until further notice.
Paused. Yeah, paused until you. Yeah. Yes. Do you want to put that message, SAC? Do you want to put this message for everyone or just to
Yeah,
kind
I
of
can
keep
send.
the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
okay.
sent a message in just the general. I can send another brief follow up here shortly.
Just a follow up to say something like live show being cancelled or being paused
Yeah,
until otherwise specified or something like that, you know.
Are you still going to be able to do live streams on Discord, or are you backing away from that as well?
I'm going to stop everything.
Yeah, we will not have live stream. That's what we
I'm
see.
in the process of disabling Facebook right now, so it's
Even if like you just muted everybody and just kind of did your portfolio review type thing, or
no, it's too late.
yeah,
Can't.
okay,
Yeah,
sorry, man.
I already got the phone call.
And does that include your presence in Discord as well too, or does
My
that
present.
include your presence as meaning such that you could be here in Discord but only be listening? Let's say you're on server mute. I think generally the question might be, are you going to be leaving
I don't think anybody's
Discord for now?
I don't think anybody wanted me down to that level of detail. But but I mean,
If you have asked in general if you're going to be leaving Discord.
yeah. I'm sorry. I guess maybe I
Is
don't
it,
understand.
I can they're thinking if you asking if you'll be leaving Discord, like leaving as a member.
Oh
Of,
yeah. It's just not in this. Um.
and I'm saying you could be here if you are
Yeah.
allowed or able or want to be here, but not necessarily be responding to messages and or having voice communications.
Yeah. Um. I'm gonna treat it just like any other Discord room that I have available right now. Um.
Yeah, man. Just
I,
talk about coffees and your
yeah.
army history. Those are fun, man. I listen to those stuff. It's nice.
I I don't think I don't think anybody's monitoring me. It's just the spirit of the thing, and
It's just basically
like
what goes out there in the media, basically, right?
yeah. I mean, let's say for example, I don't know. Let's say I don't know. It's just the spirit of the thing, and if I'm already been told not to do it now, so it's and then so if 3 months up from now, and I don't know, I say something and somebody record me and post it somewhere, and then people see it somewhere. Somehow words get it that I'm still having, social media somewhere. It's just not good looks. Like if the boss tell you to stop doing something, you should just stop and let it calm down. And
Yeah,
then when
it's
you want
not
to,
worth it, Khmer.
yeah, just dude,
Especially with all the
I'm
people out
only
there
like
that,
I'm like a year away from taking off my uniform.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The last thing I want to do would be a front page of some White House press conference somewhere. You know, like
Well, not for that reason anyway.
yeah.
They'll still make videos of you when you leave because they'll be like, oh, Khmer went
No,
under.
I'll somehow figure out how to get my account. My wife doesn't know it yet, so she kind of liked the idea. I got $1,000 a month from it. All I do is just sit here and play video game and talk to you guys, and I get $1,000 a month. She's like, "Really? You get $1,000 a month just talking to people?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Hey, Khmer.
yes, sir."
Good night. I'm just listening to the conversation here. What if there's a way to edit those videos that you have? I mean, to block out the voices. The part where you had the political conversation. Could you try that? I could look into it. I mean, using AI or something.
Once you get a call, that's it.
No, I mean it's the spirit of the thing. It's the spirit of
Okay,
it. Yeah, I mean you already been told not to do it, and if I go and do it, what kind of officer I am?
gotcha. Sorry to hear that, man. And thank you for all the work you put into these videos.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I have to say. Thanks.
Getting margin call does not close my account. What the? They don't know how margin call works. I just read something. Man, I haven't got margin call since March 10th, so um, my account is doing fine. And
People trolling.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna log off, and this will be my last log off, and I'll see you guys on the other side. It's only a couple years, not a couple years, not even a couple years. So, but as soon as my uniform come off, I'm free reign, free reign. So I wanna wish you guys luck, and I just figured out how to disable Facebook, so that's why I spent this whole time trying to figure out how to do it. And
Thank you, Khmer.
yeah, hey,
Thank you,
thank
Khmer, for being yourself and showing, sharing your perspective on
yeah,
this.
and Lion
Thank you,
CSU
Yeah.
plays off of
Khmer.
Yeah, Khmer, this is
I'm gonna
Norman's
miss you.
investing. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
You will be very missed.
Yes, very missed.
Yeah,
Mayor, this is subject. Thank you for your brotherhood and sharing yourself with us and all your experiences. And I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah,
yeah,
Mike, you've been a good friend. We'll see you down the road.
yeah. I'll see you when I take off my uniform. And everyone, man, this is the most fun I've ever had in a long time. I don't know what to do with my time now. Maybe I can watch more Korean drama. But I want to say, hey, thank you so much, guys. Hey, you know, no matter what, always do the right thing. Try to do the right thing all the time. And you know, there's God is always watching you. Your parents will always love you. Your country will be here, and they will love you. And just do the right thing. And I may not be able to log in again. So I want to wish you all luck. And when I and I'm going to still investing, still doing stuff, and so I want to. It's been a blast, man. I miss this. I knew this going to happen, man, because I feel I it kind of frustrated me. I allowed this to happen. I screwed that up. But anyway, it is what it is now. So hey, good luck, everyone.
Thank you so
There you have, sir.
much,
Thank
my
you.
brother. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks,
God
Take
Khmer.
bless.
care.
God bless, Khmer.
God bless you. Yeah.
A good one.
Thank you,
Take care, my
sir.
friend.
Semper
Take care.
Fi.
Godspeed, man. Uh,
Shit, I can't believe I came in late. What the hell?
well,
The
speechless.
political environment now is such that as an officer, Khmer can't be on social media. There's too much controversy and things get taken out of context. And so I imagine it's a general order, but because his direct superior had knowledge of his activities, in social media, he was told to stop. So he's going to follow that order, and he'll be back around when when he retires.
Okay, well, with that understood, I'm kind of wondering how his superior officers found out. Um, so with not knowing what I don't know, and not to infringe upon any one of our freedoms, because I feel like we should have the freedom to talk about anything that impacts the financial
Yeah, I
markets
think
and
we owe
politics.
it to him to keep this Discord alive. You know, like we need to set up, like I put it on general chat,
Well,
but we need to keep doing not necessarily live shows like the one he was doing, but we can get discussions going like at a time, right?
well,
We can get
again, we don't.
lessons and stuff from, there's a lot of people with a lot of knowledge in this Discord. So I think we
I,
all,
I
everyone that's here, we owe it to him to keep this alive because he's gonna come
okay,
back. It's not like he's gone forever.
okay. I hear what
He's
you're saying,
What,
but we don't know what we don't know, and obviously they got knowledge of this Discord from somewhere. We don't know who's in here and who ain't in here.
okay, well, hold on a second. Why don't we, Khmer left Lion, and I think he said SC in charge.
What?
Lion, where do you want to take this?
And so we're gonna do a kind of a general
Hold on,
discussion.
we going on a banning spree?
What's that? Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Thank you.
what I'm trying
Uh.
to say.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is obviously this Discord has been monitored. Obviously they caught wind of it from somewhere.
You
I don't
just said
like
you
being,
told me
I
twice.
don't I don't I don't like being monitored. I'm not a
Hold on, was
child.
it the Discord or was it his YouTube channel? I'm pretty. Didn't he
I
say
don't.
it was his YouTube? He said his superior knew about his channel, and from what I'm gathering,
But
he
if he
just
knows
recently
about the
had a
channel,
conversation
he knows about the
Right,
about
channel.
right.
politics.
Okay.
The links to the Discord is on every video.
That is
Lion,
true. That is true.
Lion, where do you stand on this Discord being monitored or possibly being monitored?
Yeah. It's gonna be monitored because we are still moderators assigned for this Discord server, and we're gonna do our duties to make sure that it's respectful, it's clear, we're not toxic environment, and try to keep it, you know, safe for people to express their opinions respectfully and the same way that Khmer used to do it. So SSU and myself as officers, we will work to do that, and with the moderators that also assigned. If we need additional moderators, we will assign moderators as needed. So we keep it going. Feel free to join in to have uh, good conversations, analysis of the market, of the economy, the investment stuff, the same way that we've been doing for quite some time. Just keep doing and be yourself. Be respectful for others. We just want to share our journey as high yield income investors, and we keep the same thing, the same way that Khmer has been maintaining this server, this Discord.
And I'm also in agreement with that as well too. Lion, this is SCSU 300, and
Yes.
um, everything else will remain in accordance with how the server has been ran. Um, for an easy example, somebody in this chat mentioned that hey, I have to come clean. It was me, ban me. Someone's mentioning to be banned, and that's something that we take serious. And there's no way for us to know if someone's joking or if they do truly want to be banned.
Yeah.
Especially so, I'm looking at Duck Hook saying, guys, I have to complain. It was me, ban me. I don't want to be here if Khmer isn't here. So that is your choice, irrespective of if Khmer is here or not, if you want to be in this Discord community. But there's no way of me or any of the moderators knowing if this person's serious or not. And that is in accordance with, how we operate and run the Discord channel. There is one person here also, Lion, named Gil, Gil, that's volunteering to be a moderator. So as it's been mentioned here Khmer's mentioned it, and Lion has just also restated and re-said this as well too, that people can volunteer to be moderators if they want to also uphold what we have for admin guidelines for this panel. So just wanted to mention that.
If I could just say something too. I mean, Khmer leaving the community is obviously a big blow, but we got to kind of keep our heads on straight, guys. Like they were saying, keep the spirit of Khmer's vision for this community upward, up to top notch, and just don't say silly things that might get you banned because you're upset. It's just be an adult about it, just like Khmer always said. It's you're at a backyard, somebody visiting somebody's house. You don't go saying weird stuff to them because you won't be welcome back. You'll be banned. So, kind of keep your heads on straight, guys.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that we continue to maintain the same rules that will keep our house safe and clean from any toxic environment, any negativity. We want to make sure that people feel safe when joining in to express their emotion or to express their opinion or they wanted to share their life journey. And we want to maintain that and, of course, keep privacy, which is a high priority. Khmer and SSU and myself and others want to make sure that we all feel safe when we join into this type of environment. And we want to feel secured. We want to feel that we're not being threatened by anyone. We're not getting trolled by anyone. We're not getting bullied by anyone because we're going to ban whoever is actually operating from that rule. So I want to make sure we continue maintaining this community the same way Khmer has been doing a great job. And until he comes back, or allowed to come back, we will maintain the Discord discussions on a daily basis as people available to talk about stuff. Feel free to join into the voice chat. And we as moderators or officer, we're gonna check and test and make sure that there won't be any spammers or any scammers or anything. Please do not accept any direct message from anyone. Let's keep everything open. We don't know how to differentiate whether we have a scammer or spammer, whatever they are, and never pay anyone money for any advice or anything like that. So we want to keep this community safe for everyone to join in and feel comfortable in their life journey as they share this with others. We want here to help each other, to support each other. I know the market is very volatile. It can be very emotional, but we have to be adult in the room here and keep our community strong. I just want to kind of express that to everyone.
Well said, Lion.
Thank you.
Want to say, we all appreciate you two stepping up to take the charge on this community, and keeping it alive. Keep in mind too, guys. Just because he's not participating in it, maybe theoretically he could log in just to check in on us and see how we're doing. So just act appropriately, okay? Act like he's still here.
Yeah, as a reminder, and to echo that, names can be changed at any time by any person for any reason they shall see fit. So that is, good awareness there to keep that in mind.
Anybody know what happened with Matt? Wasn't he here like yesterday?
That's correct. I'm not sure. I'm not privy to that information.
Yeah, I was here yesterday, still responding, but I didn't know that he left. To be honest.
Yeah, I didn't know till Khmer said anything, and I went and checked, and yeah, bro, he actually left.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah. So I don't know what happened. I know there's been a lot of hectic things going with the community. Was try to keep this community safe, and of course, in the spirit of Khmer and Matt, maintaining good conversation with everyone. I'm sad that he left, but it's of course he can make his own decision. Hopefully, he can come back one day. We can chat and laugh about stuff. Everyone here,
So, yeah, Matt
because we spend
left,
a
and
lot
no
of
one knows
time.
why.
Yeah, I don't know why, unless somebody here
Yeah,
can
I don't
chime in.
either.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
neither do I.
He said he got a call from the government. His
all right,
boss.
hold on. This is life of dividends. I know I'm still kind of newish around here, but I'm reading about these. I'm reading about trolls. I'm hearing what's just happened with Khmer, and I think for right now, in the meantime and in between time, um, I've sent out an invite to, I guess, this Discord thing that I've just created. You're all more than welcome to come over, and we can treat it the same way we do in here. But I'm not into being monitored. I'm not into being undermined as far as my freedoms to speak. I understand the difference between respect and disrespect, but again, politics is very much, as we've seen today, a part of talking finances and talking money. So how can we not talk about that? That's not making
And
any
why?
sense to me.
And why wouldn't you want to talk about that? Like that's the other. Like,
Right.
what do you want to talk about? Politics and money. They go hand in hand. I'd love to come to your Discord, bro. If you put the link up.
The link is up there. I'm not, no disrespect to Khmer. I'm just saying I don't want anybody monitoring me. I don't want anybody trolling me. Um, and I don't know what I don't know right now. I don't want to get a call from the government tomorrow.
Call from the government? What for? What?
No, I don't know, for whatever they're trying to drum
Right?
up. We're just talking about freaking finances, and
Who?
politics goes
Listen.
along with it.
And
What?
in line on the topic of politics, I don't think there's been any. I'll use the word suppression or any kind of deleting of posts that have been politically mentioned in the Discord. I know we've set up separate channels,
Who got a
for
call from
different
the government?
topics, but
Amir got a call from his
don't
boss.
believe.
Khmer did?
Yes, he was told to shut down all his social media, and he did. And he left the Discord until he retires.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
It's over politics. Politics. He's not allowed to have politics. Talk about
Okay.
politics.
Okay. For me, right now it's just regarding military stuff. That's all we know right now. Khmer's boss is military. Okay, that's all we know right
Yeah, he
now.
can't. He can't be
listen.
talking about. He can't have
I
people in the room talking about the president and all this other stuff. He said the president's his boss.
Well, guys, I'll say this. For me personally, if Khmer's not supposed to be talking politics, then it just ends there. Doesn't mean we can't. We're private citizens. We do whatever we want. That's first. That's
That's
first. Yeah, listen,
that that's
we're
how I
Americans. We have the
yeah, that's
right. Go ahead.
now if I was active military and my commanding officer above me just gave me that order, bye bye. I'm
Yeah,
gone too. Okay,
absolutely.
but yeah, right now we're civilians.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but I
Hey,
would think that he would have had a conversation with his commanding officer to let him know what his um,
Oh, they're in the
outside
room.
activities were doing, right?
So
So
earlier in the afternoon, I was talking about Rome and shit, just whatever. And I had
yeah,
this guy come in here and he started asking me questions like, "Oh, what's your qualifications? What's this? What's that?" And I
yeah, I
said,
was listening.
You heard what I said to him. I said, if you have something to
Yeah,
say about what I said, then well, I said, he's like, well, you heard him say, I'm trying to get to know who you are. I said, well, I'm done
yeah,
answering your question. Like,
yeah. See what I'm
like,
saying? Yeah, I'm not having that. Yeah, you don't need to know who
Wait,
I
what?
am.
He was
This
asking
is
about?
general.
yeah,
Wait,
he
what?
was the snitch. That's the thing. The guy, who was it? Dizzy Dope just called it. He was the snitch. He was the snitch.
And for all we know, I look.
Dude, they could have been
Khmer
running a
talk,
sting operation. You never even know. Listen, listen, my aunt,
Khmer, Khmer
NSA.
talks a lot about this Oracle guy. I don't know what he's capable.
things that will everyone educate. We are here to educate each other, and we learn about experiences. We learn about also what's going on and how what type of strategy we can take in this stormy market. And people getting emotional about things. Let's stick to our subjects that we will strive for financial freedom. We're all here to get a financial
Okay,
freedom.
well, I'd
Okay.
like to hold a vote. I'd like to hold a vote and make you the superior authority of the room. I'm okay with that. If everyone else is okay with that, there's got to be a leader. There's got to be a chief
Hey,
and
hey, that's
lion.
that's already been had. It already happened.
This kind of
Yeah.
sprung up on them too, guys. So just kind of,
So
let them figure it out. Give them a couple minutes to, settle things down and get themselves organized. Figure out what the vision is for the channel or the whatever this is, Discord. And maybe we
Okay,
should
cool.
discuss that. Like, are we going to keep doing the dividend
Lion.
early reviews, stuff like that?
let's have discussions. Yeah. So I just want to make sure SCCO and myself, we're going to be the officers for based on what Khmer requested us to step up and do this work, and we're happy to and honored to do that work for him, for everyone, for ourselves. So let's get together, have time to discuss calmly on things that require us to think about our next move in the market, whether how we can build our wealth, how we can build our future, how can we make sure that we are there for our loved ones and we are moving along with our plans. So let's keep it clean. Let's understand the financial vehicles, the instruments there. If there are questions, we are here to support and ask and answer everyone's questions or anything that they are concerned about. And we learn about new vehicles or new, investments. So that way, give us opportunity to decide whether this is worthwhile to invest in and do the best for our financial freedom. I always say, if we stick to the plan and we understand what we invested in, we'll be successful. We will all be successful, but we have to respect each other and we have to support each other. So please, I respect everyone here, and I'd like everyone here to enjoy as we all spend long hours here talking about a lot of things. Just be polite, be nice, just be yourself and just feel comfortable to express things in a way that it's not going to be loaded. It's not going to be provoking. It's not going to be something that causes heartburn to people. Try to be respectful for other people's opinions. Just to be, you know, that's we want to be. I think this is really going to keep it clean, clean without any toxic, without any trolls. And we're all here to learn, educate, and move forward with our plan. Okay, guys? So
My
just,
understanding is that didn't SCSU, he was appointed to take over. Khmer appointed him, is that right? Is he still here?
yeah,
I'm
we
still here,
both of
Lion.
us. Yeah.
Yes, both
Yeah.
of us, and there could be additional officers, and we have already had numerous individuals that have mentioned in the chat that they would like to become moderators. So we'll be um, moving forward with those discussions, and Lion and I, of course, will be having um, officer discussions as well too, and continuing to move the Discord forward per usual.
Yeah.
I have a
Okay,
general question
thank
about
you.
the oops, sorry. I have a general question about the format here. I'm not too well versed in the Discord thing. Is there any way, is there like a email or text thing that can go out when there's a big group discussion planned? Is that a thing?
No,
No. Okay.
bro. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of federal people in here. You know, I'd be very careful what you say in this group. Straight up. After that
Yeah,
dude tried to interrogate,
there's a
there's a
lot of
lot of feds in here,
people in
bro.
here.
A lot of feds everywhere.
I'm just
I,
talking about like if we're
and
getting
now I got a
together to
guy
have a
asking.
chat
Now
about
I got a guy asking
dividends.
me for my cell phone number. Come on, guys. What the fuck is this?
Don't give
This
it to them. But
this
I
is
mean,
yeah, but it's stupid.
yeah.
Don't you
So
ask
I'm just
me for my? You
asking.
got Khmer would have banned you for that question.
I don't know what
Okay,
that's
guys,
all about,
I
but
need to drop off to do stuff here. So I want
All
to
right.
wish everyone luck. And first of all, God bless you all and take
Okay.
care of yourself. Okay. Just
Thank you.
take care of yourself. Take care, all of us.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Ryan and tag any SMSD. one of us, including what you see that you need to have warranted as a band, and that will be dealt with immediately. SCSU 300 or Lion, tag one of us.